Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into TV8's Good Morning Vail for this Monday, April 17th edition. This is a live shot looking towards the covered bridge this morning, and you can see a little bit of snow melting up on those mountains. So if you are getting out there today, well, then you can get out and enjoy Vail for one more week. We hope that you got out there and you enjoyed it yesterday, as we had a great day filled with a lot of beautiful sunshine. I'm your in-studio host today, Maddie Evans, and we've got a great show in store for you. But we've got some very fun national holidays to celebrate today. The first one is Blah 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 Day. The next one is International Haiku Poetry Day and World Malbec Day. So if you love that red wine or if you love haiku poetry, well then today's a great day to celebrate both of them. Now if you're looking for some things to do to get out of the house that's maybe not skiing or riding, there are some great options throughout the community. Now you can start your morning off at some yoga with the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. This is going to kick off at 9:30 a.m. It's a $15 charge to participate in the yoga. They do recommend that you bring your own water and mat to get out there and enjoy the yoga. So make sure that you do so. And like I said, it's an hour of yoga, and it's really fun because what a great place to go experience all of the rich history that we have in and around our community, and especially when it comes to skiing and snowboarding, which is the thing that we all know and love here. Now, something else that you can do today at 10 a.m. is you can make a decision to become a sustainable business, and there's an intro training class up at Walking Mountain Science Center, so you can go to walkingmountainscience.org. This is a free training. It is at 10 a.m. and it is up at the Walking Mountain Science Center facility, and so you can go online for more information. Now, they've got a lot of things taking place over the course of the next week, since it is Climate Action Week, and they bring together so many incredible and wonderful people throughout our community to chat about so many of the great possibilities for you to just go a little more green and really help with our community. And so it is Climate Action Week, so you can become a change maker in action. Now, there's just so many wonderful events. Some of them are led by Charlotte Lynn from the town of Avon. Some of them are led by their wonderful people, and so a lot of them are free. Some of them do have covers, and they've got an entire lineup of events. Now, this is going to take place from April 17th to April 26th, so you can get out and participate in a lot of their events, and we've got a flyer to show you where you can see the entire lineup. There are things like yoga brought to you by them. There are very fun activities. There are activities that are a little bit more led towards bringing you and your business to that sustainable footprint, and so you can go one more time to walkingmountainscience.org, and then that way you can participate, you can see the full lineup, and you can see what things you would like to do, and especially because they have a stacked week ahead of them. They did this last year. It was a ton of fun. We highly recommend that you check it out, and especially because they do so many wonderful things throughout our community. Now, the other thing that you can take part in tonight is pickleball, which is one of those sports that's sweeping by the nation right now. It is drop-in pickleball at Avon Elementary, and this is going to kick off at 6 p.m., and it's going to go until 8:30 p.m., so we highly recommend that you go and check that out if you're someone who is maybe looking to start getting into pickleball, or maybe you're already fully invested into the sport. Well, then I highly recommend that you go check this out because it is a ton of fun. Now, we've got a great show in store for you for the next 2 hours of Good Morning Vail. We've got a lot taking place. We're going to introduce you to something very fun, very cute that happened over in Winter Garden, Florida, and I'll tell you why in just a little bit. But then, of course, we're going to introduce you to Glitz Glam. So maybe if you're looking to give yourself a little bit of a makeover before the new season rolls out, well then, this is a perfect way to do so. We've also got an introduction to Scoreboard and the Vail Valley Theater, as well as some great books that you're going to want to participate in. But we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast right now, as we did see quite a bit of beautiful sunshine yesterday and those warmer temperatures. We are expecting to see that again throughout the course of today. 36 degrees around 8 a.m., so it is going to feel nice and warm first thing this morning. We are expecting to see a slight breeze throughout the course of today. Southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour, high of 54 degrees, and like I said, that beautiful sunshine that we all know and love. If you got out yesterday, I hope that you wore your sunscreen because it was quite crucial out there. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, we are expecting to see that sunshine throughout the course of today. So as you're making your way out to do anything, just be prepared to have that sun in full force. That high is going to take place between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hour today. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, we are expecting to see those temperatures down in Denver nice and warm. 74 degrees in Denver, 54 degrees in Vail, 57 degrees in Avon, and then temperatures reaching up into the 60s in Eagle. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 31 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. That sun is going to set just a little bit later right now. 7:45 p.m. is when we're going to see that sun go down. And if you missed the sunset last night, well, then get out there and experience it tonight because it is beautiful. Winds coming out of the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, more beautiful sunshine coming our way tomorrow. It is going to be sunny and breezy with a high of 53. 45 degrees on Wednesday with a 60% chance of this wintry mix. Mostly cloudy skies by Thursday with a 50% chance of precipitation. Temperatures making their way down into the 30s. Mostly cloudy skies on Friday with a 40% chance of moisture. Partly cloudy skies by Saturday, high of 42 degrees, so we will see that sunshine peek its way back out. Now we are expecting to see a little bit of that nice combination of sunshine and then some precipitation coming our way. Now let's take a look at what's happening up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Now, if you made your way up to Beaver Creek Mountain yesterday, that was the last day that you can get up there to ski or ride on all of their wonderful snow that they had, and it was a beautiful day to do just that. Now, it is a beautiful day to get out there and enjoy what Vail still has to offer. No new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 345 inches up on Vail Mountain right now. They've got a 65-inch base depth. You can start your morning on Vail Mountain at 8:30 a.m., and you can continue to ski or ride until 4 p.m. Now, as we take a look to see what terrain is open up on Vail Mountain, we are expecting to see a little less than normal, only because as we see these warmer temperatures, it is starting to melt that snowfall, and then that is starting to make it just a little bit less up there. 20 lifts are open, 217 trails are open, 60% of the terrain is currently open for you to enjoy up on Vail Mountain. Now, as you're making your way out there, if you start to notice that your skis or snowboard are sticking just a little bit to the snow, well, then it's that time of the year where you should go get that nice springtime wax put on them. And the best place to do so is at Sun and Ski Sports, where they can get them turned around quite quickly for you. So make sure that you go check out Sun and Ski Sports. We want to thank them so much for bringing you this resort report. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More new segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com. Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, a great way to self-care is to make it to so many of our wonderful spas that we have around our community. And Vail Lash is ready for you to come in and get so many wonderful services. So Gretchen had a chance to go over and explore around Vail Lash. So let's introduce you to Gretchen Pleshaw with Glitz Glam and Nikki Mills.
I'm so excited to be here with my good friend Nikki Mills in the beautiful space in Avon, Colorado, Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa. How are you doing, Nikki?
Excellent. Thanks so much for coming back in.
I am so excited. I have to be honest, I come here at least once a week. It's a true story. I love the spray tans. I love the facials. I love that you can get Botox. I can get all my cosmetic needs here and so much more. Nikki, tell us kind of what your favorite things to do are here, because I know it's a medical spa. So what do you have to offer?
Well, one of my favorite things to do on you, Gretchen, is your brows.
Yes. Oh, how did I forget that? That's my main moment, are my eyebrows.
Yes, you've had, let's see, brow lamination
Yes.
with me.
Yep.
Hennas.
Yes.
And tinting,
Waxing.
shaping.
We've done the whole thing.
Yes.
And I get stopped for my eyebrows. That's a true story. Do you know that? All the time people are like, I love the big, thick eyebrow. It's very glamorous and glitzy.
You are very special and you are glamorous, that's for sure.
I would like to thank you for making me look this way, because I love coming in this space. It's brand new. I can't wait to show everyone around. It's beautiful chandeliers. It's a medical spa. Can you explain a little bit how this stands out and why it's different than the other spas around town?
Yes, well, our address is 30 Benchmark Road, Suite G2, and this place has been a hair salon for about 30 years. So I think almost everyone in town who does hair has worked in this space at one time, and almost everyone in town has been here
Yes.
at one time to get their hair done. And so when I bought it a couple years ago, I renovated the space, added a big, beautiful treatment room. I was tired of working in little treatment rooms, so I built a really big one that could house all of our new equipment, our lasers, the hydrofacial, the cryotherapy for fat freezing. We have lymphatic compression massage, a pantsuit that hopefully you'll see later. And I just needed a lot more space, but we still have 2 smaller treatment rooms. One that you're really familiar with. We do spray tans and waxing and facials. And then another room that I'm so excited about and which distinguishes us from any of the other spas in the area is it's the medical side of things that we offer. So we do Botox, filler, Kybella.
Well, and I know that you have a really special room, the consultation room, and it is stunning, so exciting. And something you were telling me a little bit about that's so neat and different is anyone that comes in here, you can take a before and then an after picture of the different things that you've had done to you to see the process and how it's actually working.
Yes, it's a very special camera. It does skin analysis. So you put your head inside a frame, and it'll take a series of 3 pictures, and it analyzes inside of your skin. And when we look at the pictures, you can see where your sunspots are, where you're dehydrated, where your fine lines and wrinkles are. And so we store that information, and then we'll get you on a program and packages that we can do a series of treatments, and we'll recommend some of these products here. And what this camera is going to help show our guests is the before, and then say if they come back in 3 months.
Right.
Did that really do anything for me? That treatment or that eye cream or skin firming, are my wrinkles going away?
Right.
You know, how does my filler look or my Botox look after a couple weeks? So looking very closely through that camera and saving those photos and then doing another set of photos and comparing them back to back. And that makes us special because no one else is doing that with that kind of software that really analyzes it.
That is so awesome. And I think it's really cool too, because we were talking a little bit, men and women alike come in here. So it is a one-stop shop for men and women to come in and feel beautiful from the inside, well, outside in, I guess this time. Because it's true, when you feel and look your best, I think that truly helps you, you know, to kind of glow from the outside and then bring that beauty inside.
Yes, we obviously have a lot of women in here, but what makes us special is that we do cater to men.
Yeah.
I do a lot of waxing, brows, ears, nose,
Yes.
but then we also get guys in for spray tans and skincare and facials. And with the medical spa side of it, they are more than welcome to come in and meet with our nurse and get Botox and filler.
So, Nikki, I know something that you provide that is very unique to this valley is a lot of makeup services. And people sometimes think, oh, we don't wear makeup here in Vail, but not true. Glitz and Glam, that's what I'm saying. We have red carpet events, we have galas, we have date nights where we just want to feel and look beautiful. So this is a service you do here, right?
Yes, and also weddings. And
Oh, wedding.
yes.
How could I forget?
The main makeup line that I carry is Jane Iredale, and
Okay.
it's called the skincare makeup. So for those of us who may be a little bit more granola, our makeup just can blend in naturally, but then we also can take it to the glam level for those red carpet events or for brides and her party.
And so, Nikki, do you do this? Is this something you could come to someone's home, or do they need to come in here because you have all the makeup I see? It's beautiful, and you have so much of it.
Yes, we can travel with it as well, but I'd love to have you come in and give you a makeover and take you through and make sure we find all the right colors. And Jane Iredale is a really popular brand that people from all over the country, they look at Jane Iredale website and they find us, and so when they're here in Vail, they can get stocked up on whatever they're running low on.
Well, I definitely will come in because I know winter to summer here, especially like my skin and with the spray tans you do for me. My skin needs different colors, different tones, to put on my lips and my eyes and different foundations. So I'll definitely come in and check it out.
Yes, and one of the lines we carry, the Extreme Lashes makeup line,
Yes.
is safe for your eyelash extensions.
That is a good thing to know. I know many women in this town that would not want to tell this all the time, but there are lots of, the lashes walking around.
Yes, and our makeup is safe for the lashes as well. And if you don't have lashes, we can get you some by using the Revitalash product.
And I love this too because Nikki and I are dear friends, and I know that you do this because it gives you a feeling of self-worth because you're making people feel beautiful. And I know some of the stories you've shared with me, and people genuinely have thanked you for helping truly turn around their lives by making them look good on the outside and feel better on the inside. And that's an amazing thing. That's really cool.
Well, it is part of my mission to help make the earth more beautiful, like one person at a time. And there's a lot of hurting people in the world today. And so when they come in and I get the privilege of laying my hands on them and touching them, it can be a very special experience. And to be able to provide some peace, comfort, relaxation, help with self-esteem, and that just reminds me of, all the young kids that I work with too, who, it's a tough world out there with social media and Instagram. And, I like to help people with acne, and my own children, have had issues with it and struggle. And we have a skincare line back here called Face Reality Skincare. And that's a series of treatments and great products. And also like our red light therapy and our acne light therapy are easy, painless treatments that people can have. And I do have really good numbing cream for some of the things that you might be a little afraid of for pain-wise, like the Procell microneedling.
Right.
I'll be working on someone and they'll say, I'm not feeling it. And I'm like, okay, I can go after you a little bit harder, but...
Yeah. Well, and this is so neat too because you just let me know that you do house calls as well, which is pretty special. So if someone's maybe not feeling the best version of themselves, maybe feeling really down, and they want to have this moment where they feel better and you make them feel better, you will physically go to their house. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we just got back from a house in Minturn with a mom with a new baby, which
love it.
It's so hard to pack everything up and go have a treatment if she has a wedding coming up. So that's just an example. But then we have a lot of resort guests, and we're able to bring our services to the resort, the hotel, the condo, the apartment, the house, whatever. We can make it happen.
I love this. It truly is a one-stop shop, and I can't wait to get around and look at everything, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Nikki, so much for just telling us all about the amazing things that you do, and thank you for being you and making the world a better place.
Thank you, Gretchen.
And a more beautiful place.
Yes, one person at a time.
I love it. Keep it right here for more Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. Now, I've got the Thule Subterra carry-on bag right here in front of me. This is a great bag if you're traveling a little bit light because this is meant to be a carry-on bag. You can see it's great wheels to take you through the airport, making it nice and convenient. But then you go ahead and open it up and it's got two wonderful compartments going to fit everything that you need for your fun adventure out of town. Then, of course, it has this wonderful pocket right here that you can open up, and once you open it up, it has this nice little mesh pocket keeping everything close by and easily accessible for you as you're making your way through airport security or as you're making your way on the plane. Now, with the size of this, like I said, it's the perfect carry-on size. Many airlines will appreciate this as the carry-on size, so you can definitely check it out. You can go to any one of our convenient Sun and Ski Sports locations to get your hands on it, or you can go to sunandski.com, and that way you can order it and deliver it right to your door. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for sponsoring this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Recently, the Pike family was on their Vail family vacation from their hometown in Florida, and they created what you may call a spoof or a spin-off of Good Morning Vail. Back in November, TV8 had a contest to determine the best new version of the Good Morning Vail theme song and had the Pikes vacation last year, then their submission would have certainly won them a place on the winner's podium. Because it's never too late, a $200 prize is being sent to Karen and Elizabeth Pike. And our sincere thanks to them for letting us know how our community-based TV station has inspired them to make their own spin-off. So let's take a look.
Get up, get ready to start your day. Sunshine is calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Winter Garden. See what lies in store for you. So many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Winter Garden Parks has it all. So come on and get ready to start your day. Coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Winter Garden.
Hello, welcome to Good Morning Winter Garden. I'm your host, Corinne Pike, and it is March 20th, 2023. So,
we have a lot of things planned today. And so spring break is ending and kids are gonna have to be going back to school. I had a very fun spring break. I went to Vail, we went skiing in Beaver Creek and Vail. It was very fun. And so we're gonna be talking about the weather now. So today it is gonna be a high of 66 degrees and a low of 47 degrees. So it's gonna be pretty sunny all day and it's gonna rain during the night. But this is very unusual because it is normally much more sunny in Florida. But today it is more chillier, on the chillier side, and it's much colder. And so, yeah, we're gonna get started on our grooming with our pet. His name is Finch. So can we give a round of applause to Finch? He's all the way over there. Okay, we're gonna get down there in a minute. We'll be back in a jiffy.
We're back in Good Morning Winter Garden, and I'm Elizabeth Pike, your host, and this is Finch. He's a British Spaniel, and we are going to be bathing him today. So let's give you some grooming tips, and let's get started. Some supplies we need are shampoo and a bowl, but you also need the water to be at a right temperature for the dog. So let's get the dog in the pool, or the bathtub. So what we've done is we got him nice and wet right when we put him in. So what we're gonna do next is put in some shampoo. Try and avoid the face, because we don't want it getting in their eyes and stuff. So what you do is you get him nice and well, you scrub him up. You can get his neck and everything. Just try and avoid his face, like this. He's trying to scrub him really well, like we've done. So as you can see, we're done. So remember to get his legs under his tick and everything. So once we're done, we're gonna start like putting water on top to get all the soap out. Remember to do it well. Make sure you get all the parts that you got soap on. Sorry, don't do what I just did. Shh, see? Make sure you get all the parts clean.
All right, we'll be back when he's clean.
So what you do, after you're done, you're going to brush your hand through it like how I'm doing it. Make sure there's no soap in it. And now once you've done that, make sure you clean every part. Once you're doing that, you're going to back up, get a towel, and wait for him to jump out. Come on. So he'll come out.
Get him.
So you're going to have to get him like that. You're going to shake. You're going to have to wrap him up like a little burrito.
Oh, you're gonna dry him on off.
And you're going to dry him off whoa.
You can let him do that to get the water out.
And you're going to have to try and grab him. Oh, whoa. He's going to try and rub around. Yeah.
But then I'll be all dry. You can do it, baby.
So you're going to have to rub him like this. Rub him. You can touch him. So rub him all the way around. So rub him up. And he should keep on trying to dry him himself. But you can help him by stay still. Stay. What I like to do when he was a puppy is we wrap him up. If he would stay still, what we do is we wrap him up in a little burrito. Pick him up. We sat on the toilet with him. And we just snuggle with him. But I guess he doesn't like it now.
All right, that's the end of grooming.
So, that's the end of grooming with me and Finch. Bye, see you next time.
Hello, so Finch's is back from his bath. He is all nice and dry and fresh and clean. I hope you all have a good day back from spring break. And this is our show. I'm Corinne Pike.
And I'm Elizabeth Pike. And this is Good Morning Winter Garden.
Good morning, Winter Garden.
Bye, have a good time.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there, I'm Cece Zach with Good Day Vail. And recently I had a chance to sit down with two passionate Valley residents who have been here for a long time, who can really help us understand the different activities that we may not know much about. So please stick tuned to the Good Day Vail to learn about all ways to do outdoor activities and learn about what you didn't know about the Vail Valley so that you can live your best life here.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
Here you go.
Dad's the expert, but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take another look at that local weather forecast. Now, we saw a bunch of sunshine yesterday, and we're expecting to see that sunshine and those warmer temperatures again throughout the course of today. 36 degrees first thing this morning, a high of 54 degrees. Now, we are expecting to see a slight breeze come out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, which is going to make that 54 degrees feel just a little bit cooler out there than it actually is. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see an abundance of sunshine. That high is going to settle in between that 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock hours. Clear skies as we approach this evening, so we hope that you get out there and enjoy our beautiful sunsets that we've been seeing with all of this sunshine. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 74 degrees, beautiful sunshine in Denver, 54 in Vail, 57 in Avon, 62 in Eagle. So temperatures both out to the east and to the west of us just slightly warmer. Now, the 62 degrees in Eagle is bringing me high hopes for these spring-like temperatures to really settle in our way here in the valley. 31 degrees is our overnight low. Mostly clear skies. That's sun setting at 7:45 p.m. Winds coming out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, expect beautiful sunshine but some breezy conditions out there. A high of 53 degrees. Temperatures starting to cool down by Wednesday with a 60% chance of that nice wintry mix, that rain and snow mix. 45 degrees, so cooling down. 39 degrees by Thursday with a 50% chance of precipitation. 40% chance on Friday. 38 degrees is our high. Then by Saturday, we will see those temperatures start to warm up just a little bit as the sun makes its way out yet again. 42 degrees, partly cloudy skies by Saturday. So if you are getting out there today or maybe tomorrow, just make sure that you're nice and prepared with all that sunscreen because it is nice and sunny for the next couple of days. Now, if you are getting out there to ski or ride today, since it is the last week that you can do so at Vail, it's really important that you protect your eyes. So it's that time of the morning where we're going to take a look at the lens of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
If you're making your way out to enjoy the mountain today, well, then it's really important that you protect your eyes. And so I picked the Zeal Portal goggle for a day like today, only because Zeal is a polarized lens. They're owned by the same company that owns Maui Jim. That way you know you're getting the best lens quality. And so for a day like today, we've got two lenses, a light lens and a dark lens. Now you're going to want to take this dark lens and put it in, only because it's going to allow you to see the best out there. Now it is on a rail lock system, so you'll just line these rails up and slide them in, and they told me the best way to do it is to line it up like a garage door, and then it slides right into place, and so you can see it's nice held in there. You can just slide that lens right back out when you're ready to change it. Now, because these lenses are polarized, they will protect your eyes up on the slopes better, and they've got these nice little descriptions of how much light reflects back towards your eyes as you're out there skiing or riding. And so you can see right now, snow reflects 88% of those UV rays back to your eyes, and sometimes that can lead to some eye exhaustion, and especially if you're out there and you're not using your goggles and that snow is coming right back towards your eyes with all those UV rays. And so something like this is really going to help you. It's going to keep your eyes nice and protected, and then that way you can stay out there on the mountain longer. We want to thank Eyepieces of Vail for bringing you this Lens of the Day report first thing this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping, they've got 6 convenient locations throughout our communities, and they've got some great sales taking place, so we highly recommend that you go check them out. Now, they've got the Goggle Bar at the top of Bridge Street. They've got one in Solaris Plaza, one in the Sun and Alp Hotel, one over in Lions Head, one up in Beaver Creek, which is newly remodeled, and it's absolutely breathtaking. And then they've got one over in Edwards, and they've got you covered for all of your optical needs. So go check them out. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
We're really excited to introduce you to TV8's newest on-air segment. It's called the TV8 Visitors Bureau, and what that does is it helps you navigate getting around town from point A to point B, or find the restaurant you want to go to, or maybe even give you tips on where you should go for what kind of meal you're looking for. And right now we're here at the Avon Transit Center, where we're going to be giving you information on which bus you should catch depending on where you want to go, because there's a red line, a blue line, a skier and restaurant shuttle, and so there's a lot of information here. If you're staying down in Avon, the Avon Skier Shuttle will pick you up at so many great locations and get you up to Beaver Creek Mountain for you to enjoy skiing and riding up there. And the bus comes every 15 minutes to each stop, so therefore you can get to the mountain very quickly and efficiently. You can go to avon.org for more information in the entire bus schedule. Now, the EcoBus is an inter-county bus that can take you from Eagle to Vail and anywhere in between. Whether you're looking to go to Minturn or Eagle Vail, this is the bus that's going to get you from point A to point B. And for more information on that, you'll go to eaglecounty.us to see exactly the bus schedule that's taking place there. That's going to do it for this edition of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. I hope it helps you get from point A to point B, and it helps you navigate the bus system here in Avon just a little bit. We'll be back with more after this.
Hi, it's Master TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Good morning, Vail.
Something we love to do here is we love to bring you a lot of locally produced content. And so we have a great show called Scoreboard Nation, which is an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to our 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Colorado, Park City, Utah, and Reno, Tahoe, where you can get some great information on how you can get out there and explore. So let's take a look at what we've got going on the show. Now you can tune into it daily at 7 and 7:30 p.m. And so let's introduce you to it right now.
Hey everybody, Mark Sassy here. I hosted TV8. I also run Minturn Anglers. I got Maddie Evans. Y'all know her from TV8. We get to work together really one day a week. It's not enough, but whenever I'm in there, Maddie and I always we kind of get drawn to fly fishing. I give a fly fishing report. We talk about what's happening on the rivers. And I feel like, I mean, you can pipe in, but you've learned a fair amount.
Hopper droppers, keep them wet, make sure the river temperatures are appropriate so you're not killing fish left and right. Water levels, cubic feet, basketballs in the river. I got it. Let's do this.
Yeah, okay, you're good. So she has the basic understanding, but she wants to go fishing. And really what we want to do is educate everybody today on soup to nuts what it takes to go out on a fly fishing trip. Whether you're a beginner or you know how to fish, there's a lot of things you have to take into account. So for starters, we get suited up in waders and boots. So Maddie's going to drift on back here. She's going to try on her waders and boots. And once we get these on and we're sure that they fit all right, we're going to take it to the river. And things you have to take into account when you're going fly fishing as opposed to kind of traditional fishing where you just use a spinning rod and a lure, you have to think about where you're going to fish in the river because our fish with flies only hang out in certain areas. What flies to use, make sure you're using the proper knots, and also you make sure you're using the right rod and you're casting it the right way. So not just about Maddie trying to look good and trying to stay dry, but there's a lot more that goes into it. But this is step one. Middle of the summer.
How are we doing on these waders?
I think you're pretty good. How do they, I mean, they're not bad.
All right, cool.
They're not bad.
All right.
So in the middle of the summer, you don't necessarily need to wear waders because the water temperatures, like we've talked about, Maddie, are warm, right?
Right.
And the water levels are low. So you could actually wet wade where you would wear a pair of sandals or those wading boots and no waders. But in the colder months or when the water levels are up or colder, it's good to be able to wear waders to protect yourself. But I think to fit the part, instead of seeing Maddie splashing around in her little Daisy Dukes, we're putting her in waders today to make it right, start to finish. And we're doing good. How are those doing? Good?
Great.
She's wearing Reddington waders. These are Corker's wading boots with a BOA system, which is that quick lacing system with a speed dial. Pretty handy. And she's waterproof all the way from her chest all the way down to her toes, as long as there's no leaks in those waders. But you're good to go. They got a pocket here. There's a pocket on the inside, waterproof if you want to bring your cell phone. But most people don't bring very much with them except maybe a cell phone and some sunscreen.
Right.
The guides are going to have, you say right like you know.
I don't know. I just
You don't need to bring much. We get people that show up here at the shop and they take their wallet out and they have their car keys and their tablet and their pager and all this other stuff that when you're in the river, it's about disconnecting with everything so you can reconnect with the natural surroundings that we have.
You know people that are still using pagers?
Maybe. I can't tell anybody that though.
Okay, well.
Burner phones, whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
You don't need much except for, and also the guides also will airdrop or send your photos. You don't need to bring a phone if you don't want to. Disconnect to
That's
reconnect
simple.
is what it's all about. You got that?
Yeah, that's simple. I love to disconnect.
Right? Sunscreen, a normal hat to protect your eyes and your face from the sun and also from flies flying around, and also a good pair of sunglasses.
Perfect.
Okay, preferably polarized, so you can actually see more into the water, so you may be able to see the targets that you're actually fishing at.
I think that now we've done this, I'm suited up. I think you should get
So
suited up.
let's pick her up and throw her in the river. Let's see if she stays dry. Okay, I'll get suited up.
All right, you get suited up, and then I think we should make our way down to the river so you can teach me so much more about fly fishing.
We're going to go through all the basics. Why we have these bugs. Why do I have to cast the rod that way? And show me a knot. But we'll go through it all. This is fly fishing with TV8. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Scoreboard Nation. I'm your host, Maddie Evans. Now, our final stop for this great day filled with adventures is making our way to the beautiful Vail, Colorado, where I had the chance to go meet minturn anglers and prepare to get in the river to hopefully do some fly fishing. And I learned the importance of knots, so let's take a look.
Welcome back to a nice little segment called Fly Fishing with Maddie. That's not what it's officially called, but I think that's the direction it's heading. Trying to fly fish with Maddie. Anyway, so you got your gear. You're good on the waders and boots, right?
Good.
Now, so the next step of it, and this is a piece that really, for most people that go on a fishing trip, this is kind of the understood that they don't worry about. The guides take care of all of it, okay? They're going to tie your knots. They're going to select your flies for you. You don't need to do any of that. But there's also people that go on these fishing trips that want to treat it more like a school.
Yeah.
So they want to know how to tie that knot and what flies to use and why do you select those flies. So I think it's kind of, if people are watching for the first time and they're trying to decide if the fishing thing is for them or not, this will help kind of open up those questions for yourselves and say, do I want to learn more about this, or do I want to have the guide just do it for me? So that's what we're going to do here. I'm going to show you the bugs.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to tie a knot and go
All right.
from there. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking that there's a lot of pretty things going on right here.
Isn't there? Isn't it wild?
Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Some bug mimics going on here.
Bug mimics.
Yeah.
Imitators.
Yeah, and
So-
I'm just ready to learn some loop,
Okay.
swoop, and polling.
Loop, swoop, and pollen. So, we've talked about this before. I think
Yes.
you and I have. All the bugs, well, 99% of the bugs that the fish eat all come from the bottom of the river. So all these start as a tiny little larva, like a let's just say like a butterfly larva, okay? A little larva, then they make a cocoon around their bodies in the rocks in the river. And then over the course of 365 days, they gestate and they get bigger. And then when they're ready to become a fuzzy fly, which is an adult version, they will climb out of their cocoon, they'll float to the surface of the river, and then they'll sit on top of the water for a little bit of time as they dry their wings off. Then they'll go off and fly around. They'll look for their mate, they'll reproduce. The male will return to the river and die. The female will return to the river, lay her eggs, and then she'll return to the river and die. And they're really out of the rocks as an adult for about 24 hours, and then that's it. So their life cycle is really weird. It's just a short-lived life when they're out. They're in the rocks for most of their lives. So we have bugs that imitate the larva, we have bugs that imitate the bugs that emerge, and we have bugs that imitate the ones that sit on top that are dry flies.
So you have the whole life cycle of the bug here.
Yeah.
Which makes it nice and convenient. That way when you want to fish, you know what you're using.
Well, yeah, and you just pay attention to what's happening on the river at the certain times of the year.
Bug expert.
You read the fishing reports. You just kind of, you earn this knowledge and you gain it over time. Right now, this time of the year, with the water temperatures being warm and low, we're seeing a lot of the surface bugs, a lot of the dry flies, the adults.
Right.
So if you're riding your bike around Vail, or you're going for a hike up on a mountain in Beaver Creek and there's little bugs everywhere, chances are if you're near water, they're not mosquitoes or house flies or horse flies. They're either going to be caddis flies, mayflies, or stone flies. And they don't bite, they just fly around and get in your hair and get in your eyes.
And annoy you.
Yeah.
Their job is to annoy you.
They pretty much are, kind of like what you do with me. Same idea.
All right, let's
Okay.
learn to tie
All right,
some knots.
so with that being said,
Mhm.
this time of the year, like we talked about it before, we're starting to see the terrestrial bugs, which are going to be your ants. And what else is another bug that comes from the land that ends up in the water by accident? They're big, they fly around, they hop around. How about that? They hop around.
Maybe a grasshopper.
So grasshoppers now leading into the cooler months towards the end of the summer and the fall. There's a lot of grasshoppers until we see one or two frosts, and then the grasshoppers will go off and die. But until then, grasshopper fishing, let's grab one of these. And there's a bunch of different grasshoppers. See the big thighs on these guys? Like,
Yeah.
size and color are the most common two factors when you're picking any bugs, but with a grasshopper, it floats, it's made of foam, it's going to sit on top of the water. And fish love these because it's a big morsel of food compared to something that size, right?
Right.
So this gives them a lot of energy.
What if you catch like a live grasshopper and you put it on the hook? Does that work?
I mean, you might be able to do it, but probably since they're delicate, it might,
Just shatter?
you cast it out and it might break off,
Got
you know?
it.
But they would probably come up and eat it. And then off of this, you would tie some material and you'd have a second little bug down low, floating down in the water column deeper. Hopper, dropper.
Wow. I knew the name. I never knew the science behind the name, and now I've learned the actual reason for the hopper dropper.
Yeah, and I think right now the fishing that will do the best, would be most productive, would be a hopper.
Okay.
Hoppers also will substitute for basically a bobber for fly fishing, which is called a strike indicator. And a strike indicator, I didn't bring one, but it's a small round ball that you tie onto your fly line in case you're fishing down in the rocks with your flies that sink, then you'll know if a fish eats it. But when you're fishing with a hopper, this can actually double as a strike indicator because you're going to have another fly tied down here, and if they eat this one will go under. So it acts like a bobber too, right?
That's nice and
Yep.
convenient.
Yeah, it is.
Less things that you need.
You're
the
killing,
more you know.
yeah, exactly. And they do come up and eat these right now. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to end up fishing with a hopper and maybe a small dropper. But I want to tie a knot with you first, okay?
Right.
Just to show you basic knots.
Cool.
So there's a couple knots that we use to tie all of our gear together. When you're tying the fly on, whether it's a hopper or any of these other flies, and this is going to be
The fly.
the fly, right?
Okay.
So then that's going to be where you tie the line
All right.
on, right?
This is the line.
And this is going to be the line. This is the perfect size for you, okay?
Yeah, it
So you
is.
can see it, we can work down, because she said doesn't have a lot of dexterity in those small little giraffe hands of hers.
My dainty fingers, they're just not the best for these tiny
So you're going to
little
practice.
stuff.
I'm going to show you what we do.
Okay.
So you put it through, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're going to take the little tag end. This is obviously attached to your rod, so you can't
Right.
do anything with that, right? You're going to wrap it around, they say 5 times, okay? But we'll just do it a couple times, 2 or 3 times to get the effect.
Okay.
5 times, then you put it back through the hole that you started, right?
Okay.
You want to wet it down with some spit or some water from the river, okay? And then you're going to slide it right up against the eye of the hook.
Wow. Okay.
And then you trim this piece off, not too close. This is called a clinch knot. There's another way to make it a little more stable. It's called the improved clinch knot, but that's the basic knot that we use.
Okay.
You going on a guided trip, unless you want to learn how to do it, you're never going to have to do that with any guide service anywhere. They do it all for you, okay?
But I think part of the thing about doing the guide service, and maybe for some, is that they get to learn, so they can take themselves out and do this later, and so learn the skills.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? If you have people that just come out here once a year and they live in the city and they don't get a chance to do this very often, they're not going to probably do it at home. But people that maybe live here, that are interested in it, that want to embrace the outdoors a little bit more. Okay.
1, 2.
So far, so good.
3.
3.
I did 3 like you.
No, wait, where did you? Okay, you're good there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, mine's not as pretty, but it works.
Okay, so let's just say that's your clinch knot. Okay. Now we're going to
Oh, do it in
we're
real
going to do
life?
it on a little more scale. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you the basics on how to do this too. Okay. We're going to take a bigger fly because it has a bigger hole on it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to put it through the hole, right?
Right.
Like we did on that one. And then we're going to hold the fly. See how I'm stabilizing it right here? Wrap it around. Once again, I'm just going to do it 3 times. So you see how I keep this taut in my hand though? It makes it easier to wrap it around, right? Then I
Right.
just grab and pass my fingers around. And then I'm going to pass it through wherever that hole is there, right in through the first hole that I made. There it is. There.
Made like
Okay.
a microscope to be
And then
able
you
to
wet
do
it down, you slide it up, and then you trim that off, okay?
Okay.
Clinch knot. There's a lot of different knots you can use, but this is probably one of the most common, okay? You want to see if she can do it? Here you go. It doesn't have to be pretty. But
Well, it's not going to be pretty.
well, here's the deal. Like while you're doing that, I'm going to let people know. Like the knots are part of the four quarters of fly fishing. I like to call it. You have the first quarter, which is casting the rod the right way. The second piece is selecting the right bugs. The third piece is fishing in the right spot, and the fourth piece is making sure that you're using the right knots and that they're seated and that they hold. Because you could have 3/4 of everything working, but if a fish comes up and bites your fly and you lose it because the knot didn't hold, then even though you had the right fly in the right spot, casting it the right way, this has to work for you too, or you're SOL basically. Got it?
Yeah, I almost got the hook in my hand, but I did it.
Okay, you did do it.
I
Okay.
did it.
So that's a clinch knot, okay?
Got it.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
If you haven't seen Good Day Vail lately, here's what you've been missing. I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail, and you can find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92 or on our website at tv8vail.com and on YouTube. We're here to serve the Vail Valley, and we look forward to sharing our story with all of you.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon or learn more at sunandski.com.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
welcome to hour number 2 of Good Morning Vail. This is a live shot of Lion's Head. First thing this morning, you can see that sun has made its way out, and it is illuminating that mountain as we're starting to see the gondola nice and spinning out there for you to get out and enjoy your final week of Vail Mountain. I'm your in-studio host, again, Maddie Evans, and I love to get to be here each and every morning to chat with you about some of the wonderful things taking place in our community. Now, it is April 17th today, and this is kicking off the start of Climate Action Week with Walking Mountain Science Center. They're doing so many wonderful things to help you learn more about what you can do to lessen your carbon footprint. And so today at 10 a.m. they are starting a sustainable business intro training, and this is for free. So if you're someone who's interested, well, then you can go check this out. But you can see up on the calendar right now, there's so many wonderful things. There's yoga for climate resilience. There's a DIY transform your lawn. There is painting and learning composting. There's just so many wonderful things for you to get out there and participate in. Now, only a few of these events are going to have a fee with them. A lot of them are going to be free for you to just get out and enjoy. Now, they're partnering with so many great other organizations throughout our community. Charlotte Lynn, the sustainability coordinator for the town of Avon, is leading some great seminars on how you can really make a difference. We had her in a couple weeks ago, and she was talking about the different plastics and what can be recycled and what can't be recycled. And to get more information on that, you can go to the town of Avon's Facebook page, where they're posting these great little videos to just give you all of this wonderful information. So if you are looking to take better care of your environment, well, then welcome to Climate Action Week, and make sure that you check out the Walking Mountains Science Center for more information. You can go to walkingmountainscience.org. That way you can see all of the wonderful things. Now, we've got a couple other things taking place in our community. If you like pickleball, or if you would like to learn pickleball, well, then we've got drop-in pickleball happening later this evening for you to get out there and explore. Now, it's going to kick off at 6 p.m. It's going to go till 8:30 p.m., and it's happening over at Avon Elementary. So we highly recommend that if you're someone who maybe wants to start learning the sport, because I've heard it's a ton of fun, well, then this is a great way to just get that introduction to it. Now, we've got some great national holidays to celebrate today, one of which being International Haiku Poetry Day. So if you love poetry, today's a great day to just dive deeper into the world of haikus. It is also World Malbec Day, so if you like that delicious red wine, well, then today's a great day to get your hands on some of it. Now, we are expecting to see quite a bit of sunshine throughout the course of today, so it's important that we take a look at that local weather forecast so we can get you in the know before you go. Now, we are expecting that sunshine, so it is important that you do wear your sunscreen throughout the course of today, because we are loving these spring-like conditions that we have right now. 36 degrees first thing this morning. Now, we are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up throughout the course of today. 54 degrees is the high, and we hope that you get out there and you soak up that sunshine. Now, we are expecting to see winds come out of the southwest at 5 to 10 miles an hour, so a slight breeze, maybe making that 54 degrees feel just a little bit cooler than it actually is. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine is expected to last all day long. Clear skies overnight tonight, and we will start to see those temperatures cool down around that 8 o'clock hour. Now, we highly recommend that you get out there and you enjoy the sunsets as well. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are nice and warm. 74 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine. 54 in Vail, 57 in Avon, 62 in Eagle. A nice warm little system sitting above us. This high pressure system bringing us this beautiful sunshine and these warmer temperatures right now. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, 31 degrees is our overnight low. Mostly clear skies. That sun setting just a little bit later. 7:45 p.m. is when that's going to go down. Winds coming out of the southeast overnight tonight at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, expecting beautiful sunshine to continue throughout the course of tomorrow. 53 degrees is the high. Breezy skies are what we are expecting to see out there, though. Now, by Wednesday, we have a nice little storm front moving in, a rain-snow mix, bringing us that beautiful wintry mix that we know and love, but I don't know about you. I'm ready for springtime. 60% chance of precipitation on Wednesday, decreasing to a 50% chance on Thursday, 40% chance on Friday. Temperatures slowly decreasing down into the 30s by Friday, but then we will start to see those warm back up by Saturday. 42 degrees, partly cloudy skies, and then we still are in that freeze-thaw cycle. So if you are getting out there to do anything first thing in the morning, just be prepared that those roads could be a little bit of ice on them. We did see a scary accident, I should say, take place over the course of the weekend on I-60 70. So just make sure you are giving yourself that extra travel time and you are watching for those icy patches on the road. Now let's take a look at what's happening up on our resorts.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
If you're making your way out to enjoy Vail Mountain today, well, they still have a great base depth up there. No new snow in the last 24 to 48 hours. That season total is at 345 inches with a 65-inch base depth. Now you can kick off your morning at 8:30 a.m. and you can continue to ski or ride until 4 p.m. As we take a look to see what terrain is currently open, 20 lifts are still spinning up on Vail Mountain. 217 trails are open and 60% of the terrain is open for you to get out there and enjoy. So if you are looking to be outside today, like I said earlier, make sure you're layering up with that sunscreen. Make sure that you've got good UV protection for your eyeballs as well. That way you're just staying nice and safe. And we want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this resort report this morning. If you're looking to get your skis or board nice and set up for those spring-like conditions, they're your one-stop shop and they're located right here in the heart of Avon. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we've got more of the show, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then make sure you tune in every day at 6:30 and 10:30 p.m. to catch the Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe. I'll be your host, Maddie Evans, and I can't wait to see you there.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We love to support our local youth here because they do such incredible things. And so last week I had a chance to chat with the Vail Christian High School about one of their incredible upcoming theater performances. And so we're going to take a look back at it so that you can get inspired to get out and support them this weekend. So let's take a look.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now we've got the Vail Christian High School joining me on the couch to talk about their upcoming musical performance. And thank you guys so much for being here bright and early this morning. Do you guys all have to go to school after this?
Yes.
Well, that's not as fun, but let's do where we're going to start here. You're going to introduce yourself, you're going to introduce your role in the play, and what grade you are currently in.
Okay, so I'm Carlos Chavez. I'm a senior and I play Amos.
Oh, my name is Jillian Lee. I'm a senior and I play young Sandra, which is the young version of her.
I'm Connor, and I'm also a senior, and I play Will.
I'm Peyton. I'm also a senior, and I play kind of everything. I'm a different role in every scene. I'm where she needs me.
I'm Daisy, and I play the witch, and I'm a senior.
I'm Sam Schaub, and I'm a senior, and as Jillian said, I'm playing older Sandra.
I'm Travis Elzinga. I'm a senior, and I'm playing Old Edward. My other half can't be here, but yeah.
Now, so people who don't know what play you guys are doing, what performance are you guys putting on?
Big Fish.
And what is Big Fish about?
It's honestly, it's kind of like the relationship between the son and the father. So I'm the son, and he's the father, and there's like a lot of tension at the beginning, but it resolves itself because he's dying, and so I want to mend the relationship. So yeah.
One of those kind of hard-hitting stories that it's really going to make you think, and especially as you guys are, a lot of you are seniors, and so you're getting out of that like high school phase where you are going to spend some time away from your parents.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so how long have you guys been rehearsing for?
Since January.
Yep.
And how many hours in total do you think you've put in?
Wow. Too many to count.
That's like 5 a week.
Yeah.
And then plus
4
the
or
big
5 a week.
rehearsals, which are like 8 hours. A couple of those. Yeah.
It's fun though. We like it. It's like a full-time job.
Plus like Sunday afternoons and everything too. So.
Wow. And since it's a musical, a lot of time spent singing.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Singing, dancing, acting, all of it.
The whole shebang. What has been the most challenging part as you guys have been kind of getting into your characters and maybe starting to learn all the choreography, the songs?
Our stage is really small, so that's definitely a burden sometimes just because it's like 20 feet and we have like 50 students. So that can be hard, but we make it work, and it's actually super cool what we do with it. We add an extra stage at the end, and we have like trees on the set, and it works out, but I would say that's definitely a challenge.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, so then what's been the best part of practicing?
I think the community.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
We've definitely all gotten so close through the whole process and everything.
I mean, I feel like Vail Christian High School is a pretty small high school anyway, so you guys have all known each other for a very long time, and you guys are all kind of close, but you would say that this has brought you closer together?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And a third of our school does theater too, so it's definitely
That's
a lot of us. It's
We
really
have a lot of kids doing it.
Just on stage, plus stage crew and everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Most of the school is involved.
Which is so cool because it's so cool to see this little school like come together and put on these fantastic productions. And so when can people come see Big Fish?
On April 20th, 21st, and 22nd. On that Saturday, the 22nd, we have 2 shows, a matinee and then an evening show. Jillian, do you have the times up in your head?
I want to say
The evening
7.
shows are at 7.
Yes.
I'm not sure what time the matinee is at. I
believe
want to
2
say
o'clock,
2.
Yeah.
Which is so cool that everyone can come, they can support you guys, and they can enjoy all of these wonderful performances. Now, if you guys each had to pick 3 words to describe the show, what would you say?
Larger than life.
Yeah, that's pretty mine.
Yes.
Unique, fun, and just
Optimistic.
optimistic.
Yeah, it's definitely about seeing life bigger than it is and sitting in those challenges and accepting them for what they are.
It'll definitely change your perspective on how you view your life and take living every day to the fullest.
I mean, I feel like it's almost like therapy because it's a good way to maybe shift where you're thinking and how you're thinking, which I think right now is so important for our community because we've had such an insane ski season. There's been a little bit of burnout happening here and there, and so this is a good way for people to maybe relax, enjoy the show, and also change their perspective.
Yeah, I hope they take the optimism aspect away, especially because there's a lot of magic in it.
Yeah.
So it's fun and it's deep at the same time, which is a fun balance.
And so, as the witch, how are you feeling going into it?
Really excited because it's like we have a lot of like big numbers where there's just like really fun to watch, and it's like we have everyone involved in them, and there's just so much color, and it's just like, that's really exciting. Like with Carlos's like person too, he's like a circus man, and then we have like a ton of different costumes. It's honestly really fun.
I think we should talk about these costumes because you guys all look fantastic first thing this morning, and it's really impressive because a lot of kids your age like aren't even out of bed yet. Yeah. So let's talk. Who did the costumes? Did you guys have a lot of parents help jump in?
Definitely. We have a huge costume inventory for this show because every scene is a different costume.
There's a lot of quick changes.
Yes.
Is that challenging?
Yes.
And since a lot of you guys are seniors, are any of you going to do this after high school?
Yes, I'm going to double major in psychology and theater next year. So, yeah.
Wow, that's going to be
excited.
incredible. Anyone else taking it with them?
Get settled in and see what happens.
You go.
Recreationally, I'm sure I'll be involved in this kind of thing, but I'm not going to major in it or anything. But
Right, just participate here and there to give yourself that like little support group almost, because you do spend so much time with these people and so much time bringing these incredible productions to life that it's hard not to just be like, these are all of my family members now and I am taking them with me everywhere I go. So what are you guys most excited for, just being on the stage?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm just excited to tell the story. I think it's going to be very impactful, so I'm excited for that.
I'm excited because you guys all seem very well spoken, so I can only imagine that the performance that you've been working on for countless hours is going to come together. It's going to be beautiful, it's going to be funny, it's going to be charismatic, it's going to be optimistic, and it's going to give people that new perspective that maybe everyone could just benefit from right now.
Exactly.
Now, if there are any younger kids at home watching that are like, I want to get involved in theater and they're too shy, if you had to give them one piece of advice, what would you say?
I feel like all of us have a tiny bit of shyness every once in a while. Maybe not Carlos, but everybody else. And so I think, this is how I express myself, and I think it's how we all express ourselves. And since everyone is involved in some way, I think especially at Vail Christian, if I could do theater anywhere, I would do it here. Just because we want people to. It's not looked down upon. It's not hard to get involved. We want everyone to be involved, and everyone wants to be involved. So I think it's a really easy outlet to kind of break out of that shyness a little bit.
And if I can add, I think another thing is you have to remember that you aren't you when you're on stage, so it almost takes the pressure off because you aren't worried about what people are going to think of you. You're playing someone completely different, so you don't have to worry about, like, oh, I'm shy, you may be shy, but the character you're playing isn't. So you kind of get to step into a different role, different personality.
No, I've never thought of that before, and I really like that perspective as well, only because turns out theater is not my thing. So, but what a cool opportunity and what a cool experience. Now, since so many of you guys are seniors, have you been doing this for a long time throughout your entire high school career?
Yes. This is my first year doing it, so yeah.
And how do you feel about it?
I'm a little nervous, but through rehearsals and stuff, I'm like really excited because I love theater. It's cool to it is honestly like an interaction with the audience too, because you're all in this one room and it's happening like in the moment. So you're not just like watching it on the screen or something. So like with a live performance, there's like a little bit of nervous feelings, but it's excitement too, and it's fun.
Have you ever been on a stage like this before?
I play music, so yes, I have.
Oh, okay.
But
So
it's
you'll be
different.
fine.
It's still a little different.
100% different, but I think that you're going to do absolutely wonderful.
Well, I hope so. Thank you.
You're welcome. Now, one more time, if people would like to come see the show, when are the dates, what are the times, and where can people buy tickets?
It's April 20th, 21st, and 22nd, so next weekend. And I think you can buy tickets on the Vail Christian website. But I'm sure that link will be spread very soon. So definitely check the social media.
Which is so perfect. And this is a great way for maybe couples to get out and do like a fantastic date night and change their perspective a little bit.
It is a very romantic story.
See? So, you need to get out there. You need to buy your tickets. I want to thank you guys all so much for joining me on the couch this morning, being here bright and early, and giving me all this great information.
Thank you for
having
having
us. Make sure that you go online, you buy your tickets, and you participate in the wonderful performance that's coming up. There's going to be 4 shows in total, and you're not going to want to miss it because it's going to be a ton of fun. And also, it's wonderful to support our local talent. So make sure that you get out there and do so. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to introduce you to the scoreboard, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Maddie from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you" on Channel 92? Because we're always bringing you more Good Morning Vail every day from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More scoreboard updates every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. More Good Day Vail, 2 back-to-back episodes daily at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. More news segments and shows highlighting our local community. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or on our website at tv8vail.com.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
We're going to keep going with this theater kick only because it's such a great way to just get out and change your perspective and maybe do something a little bit different. Well, Liz Farron, one of our other fabulous hosts here at TV8, had the opportunity to sit down and chat with the Vail Valley Theater Group and do some really fun things. And so it's a 2-part segment, but let's take a look at the first part.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and on the sofa with me, I have 3 spectacular human beings, all through the Vail Valley Theater Company. Now, there's something about theater here in the Vail Valley that just gives us so much energy, so much love, and so much respect for the people that are involved. Now, I have Sandy Apps, who is part of the Vail Valley Theater Company, John Tedstrom as well, and then this is Jocelyn Sanchez, and she's one of their dance instructors, which you're going to see later on. She's going to show us a couple of steps. But why we're here today is because we have an adult class coming up, and it's a series of different classes on Tuesdays.
Correct.
And now explain to us what exactly takes place and how this is going to work. If you're interested, you don't have to be a dancer. You can be someone like me that really just like to learn and maybe make my 2 left feet turn into a right and a left?
Well, to backtrack just a little bit,
Yeah.
so COVID was incredibly difficult on every theater community.
Oh, I bet.
And when we reopened this last fall, we had a Halloween production, and it was sold out. It was a smash. We had so much fun. We had an amazing cast. And we just wanted to start offering workshops and classes so our performers could continue to grow and just be active during the year when we weren't in a production. So our idea was to start an improv class, which you've been to, and you're super funny in.
Oh, thank you. I love your improv classes.
And our second goal was to have this class, and it's an adult theatrical dance class. So it's designed for anybody, as you said. We're actually open to 16-plus-year-olds to infinity. And
Yay for infinity.
For really any dance level, personally, my story, my daughter didn't take any dance. She didn't want to growing up, and she had this beautiful voice and got involved in theater. And it's really hard to find a dance class as an adult.
Correct.
Or even an older child. So we just wanted to have this available so you could dust off your shoes, sharpen up your skills, learn some skills, and mostly just have fun. And we had a little test class this last Wednesday, and John was a participant, so you can ask him if he had fun.
I have to say, you look familiar, and you just told me you've been with the Vail Valley Theater Company for over 20 years.
Yes.
So I remember you from many of the productions that you guys have done in the past. I have attended more of the Vail Valley Theater Company shows than any other thing that we have out here because it's part of the locals. It's the locals that get together, and it's just such an extraordinary event. So what was your experience like?
Well, part of our mission is to connect with community, so we want everybody to be participating in this. My experience in the class was, first of all, I've been trying to learn how to dance forever, and I've never been a dancer. So the teachers break it down into really simple steps around a particular show. We did Chorus Line last week.
Ooh.
And
Which we'll repeat again.
And make it easy for us who aren't dancers to figure out how we can actually look like we know how to dance.
I think that's a brilliant idea, especially if you're in a part of one of their productions and let's say your strength is acting and maybe singing. Then all of a sudden they have to throw you into a dance step. You want to at least know what you're doing so you can fit in with the rest.
Right, and that's the hardest thing is actually singing and dancing at the same time.
Is that like walking and chewing gum? Because I'm not good at that either. So I know.
But Jocelyn and the other instructors have done a great job of breaking it down into really simple steps. And by the end of the class, we're actually dancing.
Amazing. Jocelyn, I have one question for you. Who's easier to teach, kids or adults?
You know, I honestly think everybody, it's at the same level, whether you've had experience in dance, whether you haven't, or you're just learning. I think being able to be a good teacher is being able to teach all. So I think that's the best way I could put it. It's
perfect
not
way to
one
put it.
or the other is easier. I just think it's how you approach is the best way to go about it. Yes.
And I'm sure you have to have a lot of patience.
100%.
100%. So tell me a little bit about your dance background. I'm curious.
Yes, so I grew up here in the Vail Valley.
You did? You are so cute. Is she the cutest thing? Oh my God.
And I started dancing with Celebrate the Beat. And
wow, that's a long time ago.
Yes, and actually I am the current program coordinator of Celebrate the Beat as well. So I've come full circle with that program. And so my full-time job is working with Celebrate the Beat, which is a part of Youth Power 365. And that has just brought me so much joy. So now to be able to be in this position to work with the Vail Valley Theater Company and as well bring dancing to the locals of the community as well has been so gratifying.
And Jocelyn was sharing there was a void in her life at one point when she graduated high school and she had done all the dance she could, and she was still here at Colorado Mountain College.
So you felt stuck.
She kind of got stuck and didn't have a place to do this. So when we came up with this idea that, and CMC so graciously opened their studio for us to do this, it really was a full circle time for her.
Not only that, but you just said your full-time job is your passion.
Yes.
I mean, isn't that I got the goosies just because when people can do what they absolutely love, for a living. It's just such a remarkable experience. It really is. And I think everybody here is pretty much happy with what we do for a living. So that's really a really lovely thing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Well, before we talk about the dance class coming up, I do want to remind everybody about the improv classes because they are a total blast. You step out of your comfort zone just a little bit, and it's something I needed to do. And
I was terrified to go to the first one.
I wasn't terrified. I was just like almost like anxious.
But I had so much fun.
I have to say, you can act like a you-know-what and feel good about it because that's what it's about. You just have a great time and you play off each other. Yeah. And it's also great to join in because there's a camaraderie that you feel with nothing else. I felt like great best friends with everybody by the end of the hour and a half. So if you want to go to the next show, make sure you reach out to the Vail Valley Theater Company, and it is taking place on May 6th at the church, right?
So that event, we actually are at the Vail Church. You can sign up on our website.
Yes.
What's the website?
vvtc.org.
Okay.
And there's a sign-up form or a link to the sign-up form right on the website.
And we do fill up on those as well. We just have
You
limited
do,
space.
and I don't think you want more than 30 at a time because it's improv. You want to be close and make it really nice. But you guys have to check it out if you want to just kind of maybe if you're shy or if you're a little bit withdrawn or you have social. You're a little stressed out about social situations. It's going to break you of all of it.
And it's one of our fun offerings. So it's $10 per session. But if you join as a member of the company, that's $20 for the whole year, and you can go to unlimited improv.
Right. So let me think about this. I'm not even good at math, but
it probably wasn't
$10 a session or $20 to join. So hello. I remember the first class. She's like, it's $10 or $20 to join, and then you get unlimited. I'm like, boom! It took no seconds for me to figure that part out. So that's a lot. You guys are not charging a lot, and you're giving something so important to all of us. We get to grow as humans. We get to just expand our horizons and our world a little bit, and we get to step out of our comfort zone, which is going to be with you in a few minutes. But let me ask you really quick, what do we do about these adult classes coming up? I'm really excited about this. It's also something that will break us out of our comfort zone and give us something new and exciting to look forward to.
So if you go on the Colorado Mountain College website, you can find our class there.
There's also a link on the website that'll take you to the
yes. And it actually,
right on the homepage.
Yeah, on the homepage.
Nice.
To find that easily and just sign up. I think there's 3 spots left.
The great thing is getting out of your comfort zone. We're all doing it. We all feel the same way.
Right.
And when we get there, we all think we suck.
Yes.
But we kind of are all in a level playing field. It actually feel like everybody's feeling the same way. So it's great.
And I've noticed that people that are a little bit more experienced, they don't act like, oh, I know, but they literally come down to our level and make sure that we feel comfortable and confident. They don't act like, no, you're just not as good.
And we have 4 other instructors besides Jocelyn.
Oh, really? So there's 5 of you.
So they won't be there every time, but there's an extra person, and they're out there helping as well and encouraging, high-fiving.
The first class is next Tuesday on the 18th.
Okay.
So for the first session, we have a few spots available.
And that's a 7-week session.
And then we have some spots available for the second session, which starts
June 6th.
Right. I remember the June one because I can't make the first one, so I'm going to do the second session because I have to do this.
Oh, fun.
Now, tell us exactly what we're going to expect. Complete novice walking into this class, what happens?
So what we're going to be doing is basically breaking up the class into 3 parts.
Okay.
So the first is our warm-up, and then we'll have our across the floor, and then we get into choreography.
Ooh, oh
so you get introduced in the beginning to some movement, getting your bodies warmed up.
Yeah.
Then we go across the floor,
What's
share some
across the
technique.
floor?
So across the floor is basically going from one side of the stage to the other, and you're working on technique. So we'll do some like kickball change, we'll do some turns, we'll do some like leaps.
Oh,
but it's basically, it's like walking with style, really.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is simple
Just
stuff.
have a little swag and a step, and then I'll be a dancer.
Yeah.
So you have, obviously you're going to get some people that have a little bit of knowledge of dance, but I mean, seriously, I've taken like 2 classes in my life, and all I can do is disco dance. I have no idea why. Every dance I do turns into disco.
That might be one of our themes. So each week we're going to do a different musical.
and that will have a different musical or a different dance style.
Oh.
So we brainstormed all sorts of So we started with chorus line. We might Chicago,
Ooh, Hairspray,
all the good
King
ones.
and I for waltz. In the Heights for some hip hop. Disco. I know we brainstormed a disco one as well, so that would be good for
Maybe
you.
Mamma Mia. We don't. Yeah.
Mamma Mia would be perfect for disco.
Yes.
So.
Oh, yes, it would.
Yes.
And swing and disco are a lot
Yeah.
alike, so I feel like I could do swing.
Yeah.
But I mean, some of these other steps are going to be extraordinary, and I think it's just something, even if you don't want to take it anywhere, just to have new knowledge and to just have something. We all have our lives, but you can add a little bit of something exciting to it. And it just gives you a new pep in your step. It makes you feel good about yourself. You're learning something new. You're excelling at something new. Or even if you're a little slower at it, it doesn't matter. You're just taking on something that you never did before. It's a challenge in our lives. And no matter how old you are, I think we should always be expanding our worlds and reinventing a little bit and adding to our already extraordinary lives. So there's no way that this can be a bad thing for anybody. It's just something to add to your existence.
And I don't know about you, John, but the minute the show tunes started, I was just in the mood, and I just the day was brighter.
Oh.
So it was a lot of fun.
That is so sweet. Well, guess what? I think that I do. I think that we are going to have Jocelyn when we come back. We have to take a break. But I think that, Jocelyn, you ready for this? You're going to show us a couple of little steps that we could all figure out and not be falling all over each other?
Yes, we're going to do a quick little combination. Yes.
Oh, my God. This is going to be super exciting. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail on TV8, and we are going to learn how to dance. Cha-cha.
Good morning, Vail.
It's that time of the morning where we're talking Sun and Ski product of the week. Now, I've got the Thule Subterra carry-on bag right here in front of me. This is a great bag if you're traveling a little bit light because this is meant to be a carry-on bag. You can see it's great wheels to take you through the airport, making it nice and convenient. But then you go ahead and open it up and it's got two wonderful compartments going to fit everything that you need for your fun adventure out of town. Then, of course, it has this wonderful pocket right here that you can open up, and once you open it up, it has this nice little mesh pocket keeping everything close by and easily accessible for you as you're making your way through airport security or as you're making your way on the plane. Now, with the size of this, like I said, it's the perfect carry-on size. Many airlines will appreciate this as the carry-on size, so you can definitely check it out. You can go to any one of our convenient Sun and Ski Sports locations to get your hands on it, or you can go to sunandski.com, and that way you can order it and deliver it right to your door. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for sponsoring this product of the week. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
We're going to take a look at that local weather forecast right now before we send things back over to Liz and the incredible dancing that they're about to do. 36 degrees first thing this morning, high of 54, beautiful sunshine throughout the course of today. Now we are expecting to see winds come out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour throughout today. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that beautiful sunshine is going to be out and about. That high is going to settle in right after that 12 o'clock hour, continuing until that 4 o'clock hour. Now if you are getting out there to ski or ride today, just make sure that you're wearing plenty of sunscreen. Now, as we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. 74 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine, 54 in Vail, 57 in Avon, 62 in Eagle. A nice high-pressure system sitting above that entire I-70 corridor, bringing us those warmer temperatures and those spring-like conditions. Now, as we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are cooling down. 31 degrees is our overnight low. We're going to see that sunset just a little bit later, 7:45 p.m. is when that sunset is going to take place. Now, if you are getting out there this evening, there is going to be a slight breeze coming out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see some beautiful sunshine tomorrow. Sunny and breezy is what we can see in the forecast for tomorrow. 53 degrees is our high, but we are going to start to see another little storm front and low pressure bring its way in and bring us those cooler temperatures. 45 degrees with a nice wintry mix on Wednesday. Now that's going to continue into Thursday. 60% chance of rain and snow on Wednesday, decreasing to a 50% chance by Thursday, 40% chance by Friday, and then by Saturday we are expecting to see those partly cloudy skies. Those temperatures slowly decreasing throughout the course of the next 5 days and then starting to warm back up by the weekend. So be prepared for a little fresh snow, maybe up on our mountains over the course of the next few days. We want to thank Sun and Ski Sports for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for a great place to go shopping for any of your outdoor needs, well, they're that one-stop shop that you need right here in the heart of Avon, so go check them out. Now we're going to take it back to Liz and see these incredible dance moves that they're going to learn.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Liz, and you can see we are getting ready to learn some dance steps all through the Vail Valley Theater Company. I have John. John and I are next to each other because we don't dance. Sandy, she's learned dance, and then, of course, we have our expert, Jocelyn. So, Jocelyn, tell us what to do. We're going to learn a couple of steps to give us an idea of what's going to happen with the adult classes coming up for the theater.
So we're going to be learning a number from chorus line. It's called 1, and we're going to pretend like we're holding hats. So we're going to stand here with our hats close to our chest for 5, 6, 7, 8. On count 1, you're going to step out with your left foot in front, and your right hand is going to go back. And then your left hand is flexed on your hip. Then from here, we're holding 1, 2, 3, 4. Step forward with that left foot. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step back. 1, 2. Cross. 3, 4. And back. 5. Hold. 6, 7, 8. Then switch back. 1. Okay? We're going to back it up.
Okay.
Here we go.
I didn't get it the first time.
We're here. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Okay. All right, one more time just for fun?
Yeah, because I didn't get it yet. I haven't got it yet, so let's do it again.
Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Oh my God!
Yay! Okay, I feel like
I need a lot more classes. So once again, let's tell everybody when the classes begin and how the whole thing works, because that was fun. I mean, I can't get it yet, but
and that was just a little taste. We still have so much more, but yes, for sake of time.
So who wants to let us know about all the classes?
So it starts this upcoming Tuesday.
Yes.
Colorado Mountain College, 6 o'clock. Enroll at CMC, or you can go to our website.
VVTC.com.
VVTC.org.
Oh.
And you can
There it
Got
is.
a little link to the class there as well.
Perfect. So this is a series of classes.
Oh, and it's $70 for 7 weeks, so it's about $10 class.
That's so inexpensive, and it's worth it because I just got a kick out of what we just did, and I'm like, duh. But I'm going to get it down, and that's really cool. But I like the idea that it's a series of weekly classes, so you can take away what you learned and practice maybe for the week, and then get back and then get some more experience from you or the other 4 teachers.
Yes, and we're really just having fun. We're getting our bodies moving, we're listening to great music, and we're just having a good time with one another. So come join us.
We have a really diverse, I've seen the sign-up list. I'm thinking 19 to infinity. I mean,
Infinity!
We have a great group of people coming.
I think that's amazing. You're opening your doors to just about anybody who's more of an adult, because we need to get some of this excitement into our life and add a little culture and a little fun. And you know what else? You get to meet a whole new group of people with like-minded interests, and just we all want to have fun and embrace each other. I can't thank you guys enough for being here. This was fun. Ball, chain. I'm not going to do it again. I'm going to have to go home and practice just that. But I can't thank you guys enough, Sandy, everybody, and John and Jocelyn. Just a small part of the Vail Valley Theater Company bringing us adult classes for dance. We cannot wait to see you out there. I'm going to join as well. So thank you again for being here. This is ready, everybody. Let's go.
You want to do one?
1, 2, 3. TVA Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Hey there, I'm Cece Zach, and I'm the host of Good Day Vail. And today, please tune in as we talk about the history of Avon. It is something that every viewer should know about, because what's better than knowing about the town that we live in, the culture, the history, and ultimately the respect that we owe this town. So stay tuned. We'll be with you later today on Good Day Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about helping you find the right gear for your best adventure. Come explore our selection of skis, snowboards, bikes, clothing, and footwear. Stop by our full-service shop to learn more about how we help keep your equipment at peak performance and our assortment of rentals. Remember, whatever your adventures may be, you can find all your gear here at Sun and Ski Sports. Call or visit us in Avon or Dillon, or learn more at sunandski.com.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Vail Skin and Lashes, located in the heart of Avon, offers a full array of aesthetic and medical treatments and services. We feature only the highest quality products in an upscale medical-grade skincare boutique. Experience this luxurious, welcoming, and inviting environment. We are dedicated to providing expert personalized care, artistry, wellness, beauty. That's Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Now, one of my favorite things that I have recently just started to get very into is the Eagle Valley Library District, because they have so many great tools and resources for us to use. They've got so many great events, so you can always go to evld.org to see all of their wonderful events that they have coming our way and all the things that you can participate in. Now, my favorite thing to do is download Libby and get my audiobooks through Libby, but they also have a great nonfiction section where you can go and you can enjoy so many different books. Whether you're a novice cook like I am and you need to start learning how to cook, well, then you can go check out some of their incredible cookbooks. Or whether you're fascinated by wonderful things that are taking place, they've got you totally covered. So we're going to introduce you to the Eagle Valley Library District and their nonfiction section right now. And we've got one of the experts in this space, Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library District. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. I'm super excited to talk books. All librarians are typically excited to talk books. Today, I really wanted to feature some of our nonfiction content. Typically, people think that's maybe not as exciting as all the new fiction we have coming in, but I just want to reassure you that we also have some really fun nonfiction coming in as well.
And you've brought a lineup of books behind us. This one immediately caught my eye.
Yeah. So this is the big book of tarot meanings. Tarot is really hot right now. So if you just happen to pick up a tarot deck and want a little more insight into what your reading may mean, this is a great book to check out.
And between that and then the cookbooks that you guys always have cycling in, which this is something that I really need to dive into. My cooking skills are terrible. So you can start with the beginner ones and just work your way up from there.
Absolutely. And what's really great too is if we have some really specific ones. So if you're, kind of craving something specific, this is a new one that recently caught my eye, That Noodle Life. And I've already perused it, and it has basically any type of noodle you can think of. We have Asian noodles, Italian noodles, and believe it or not, it even has taco noodles.
Whoa. All right. So I just signed up for my library card. I know what I'm doing later, looking into some taco noodles. And then beyond that, you've got some crafting books and some great books with just beautiful pictures that really bring what's in the ocean to life on a page.
Yeah, so we always have a phenomenal collection of photo books. Again, this is a new one. It really ties into our summer reading theme too, Oceans of Possibility, but it just has the most incredible, beautiful underwater pictures, and whatever photo team worked on this just did a phenomenal job. They're beautiful, and I don't know how they got those pictures underwater.
I never know how they do that. So if people are interested in looking at the nonfiction section and maybe chatting with you as the expert in this space, where can they do so?
So any of your Eagle Valley Library branches have a great nonfiction collection. We have branches in Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, and just walk in and ask your local librarian.
Carrie May, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and taking the time to chat us through some of these new books that you have.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here today. I hope to see you guys in the library this summer.
Make sure you come check out any of the Eagle Valley Library District libraries, only because they've got the best staff and, quite frankly, the best selection of books, and you want to start your summer reading. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Let's take one final look at that local weather forecast for today. Now, we are expecting to see those temperatures progressively warm up into the high 30s around 8 a.m. Now, the high throughout the course of today is 54 degrees. We are expecting to see that beautiful sunshine. Winds coming out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour throughout the course of today. So if you are getting out there, just make sure that you layer up with quite a bit of sunscreen. Now, as we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sun is going to be out in full force throughout the course of today. That high taking place right after that 12 o'clock hour and remaining until that 4 o'clock hour. We are expecting to see clear skies overnight tonight. So if you have not yet gotten out there to see one of our beautiful sunsets, we highly recommend you do so, and especially while we still have that snow sticking around. As we take a look at that I-70 corridor, the temperatures down in Denver are definitely nice and warm. This beautiful high pressure system sitting above that corridor right now, 74 degrees in Denver, beautiful sunshine, 54 in Vail, 57 in Avon, 62 in Eagle. So if you are making your way eastbound first thing this morning, watch out for that sun glare, or westbound later into this afternoon and evening, well then make sure you watch out for that sun glare as well. As we take a look at Vail overnight tonight, temperatures are starting to cool down overnight. 31 degrees is our overnight low, mostly clear skies. Like I said, that sun going down just a little bit later. 7:45 p.m. is when we're expecting to see it set. Now winds coming out of the south-southeast at 5 to 10 miles an hour overnight tonight. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, we are expecting to see some sunshine and some breezy skies tomorrow. 53 degrees is our high. Then we've got a nice little low pressure system moving in, bringing us those cooler temperatures. 45 degrees on Wednesday with a 60% chance of precipitation. 50% chance of moisture by Thursday. Temperatures cooling down into the 30s, continuing into Friday with those 30 degrees. Then we are expecting to see that warm up by Saturday, partly cloudy skies. So if you are getting out there to do anything, just be prepared for those cooler temperatures making their way midweek, and then temperatures starting to warm back up by Saturday. We want to thank you all so much for tuning in to your Monday edition of Good Morning Vail. We love bringing you all this wonderful information for things that you can get out there and go do. I don't know about you, but I think an adult dance class sounds pretty wonderful. Make sure that you stay tuned on Channel 92 as we have so many great programs coming up. Whether it's Good Day Vail, whether it's Colorful Cooking, or Scoreboard Nation, we've got you covered with a lot of great local content. We want to thank you again for tuning in. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow. We'll be here from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., and we can't wait to see you then.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook at home? Watch Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller on TV8 Vail. Tracy brings you the best in fresh and healthy foods for the active outdoor lifestyle. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Tune into Time to rise and shine. There's no better way to start your day off than with the Good Morning Vail crew. You asked for more, and TV8 delivered. Good Morning Vail is here for you with your local news, sports, weather, and community events every morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. No matter the season, we give you a reason to watch, so grab your coffee and join the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. And remember, there's more for you on 92.
Hi, it's Max at TV8 Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
everybody, and welcome to Country Fix. We're Tim and Taylor coming to you from Hilltop Recording Studios in Nashville.
We're going to be showing you some of our favorite artists on today's show, starting with another duo being featured with Tracy Lawrence.
It's Tracy Lawrence and Big and Rich with the good old days.
Grandma talks about Kennedy, the way Mama talks about Reagan, and Daddy talks about Staubach, like Brother talks about